Good evening, folks. It's 2304 on the 27th day, 5th month, 2023. You got about 7 days there, Australia. As you prepare for a moment, it's gonna happen right about the time this low gets over here, just off the shore of Esperance and Sedona. It's gonna spit. It's gonna spit its moisture inland, and its main low is gonna drag down, and it's gonna send a line across the center of Australia, right along a line like that. You're going to see some totals. My main concern is the runoff. Your soil moisture along Australia up here, along the corridor where this rain's going to occur, your soils are very hard. Very, very hard. Right, so there's nowhere for it to go. It's going to run. It's not too bad. You get a little bit of soakings in there. You get soil that's too hard, it, the rain don't soak in properly. It just runs, and so I'm expecting a running flood, with some totals of 4 to 6 centimeters in some spots coming in fairly quick order. And so I'm going to run through the weather plan and show you guys my concern. Right, welcome to today. Yeah, the impacting of New Zealand very predictably along that storm for the 29th. I'll also be updating on, but I want to give Australia a chance to get your arcs ready. So we'll go up to what today is. Right, the impacting. The tip is getting wet on a Sunday. Right, it's very predictable as the low elongates out because there's really nowhere for it to go. This high pressure's well in place. Yeah, you're going to have a bit of an event here. It's also going to impact Perth. You guys got a few things for me to cover today. I'm test driving the other webcam. Let's see if this works okay now because the other one had a kink in the cable, and I think that might have been an issue. So I'm hoping this is going to clear things up. Hey, yeah, sometimes you just got to throw money at money. Figure this one out. Yeah, it's a bad time coming this weekend for New Zealand and over the next few days as your sake seasons continues and as the totals are going to begin to mount. As you guys get two smackaroos for New Zealand and a great big smack. When that line comes across Australia, it's going to be very electric. You got a lot of dynamics of tropical flow meeting Antarctic flow. You see this here right about here on the 31st, beginning of the month. I'm not sure what time of day that is for you guys. It's going to be right in the middle of the afternoon on Wednesday the 31st. You're going to get a big smack around Perth, and it's going to be electric, and it's going to run, and you're going to get some very heavy totals very quickly. If I show you here on the fives, you'll see what I'm talking about. As I go along here, Perth, you're starting to get some inundations, very, very heavy totals. And by the end of the tens, you're seeing near 10 centimeters of water hitting some of these neighborhoods around here. So we're going to keep our eyes open. You're going to get your arcs ready. What does that mean? You are aware of what happens in a flood around your area. You are ready. You've made a decision of what you're going to do beforehand, so you do not risk safety workers. You are knowledgeable. You know what to do. You don't panic. You prepare. What do you need? If a power goes out and it's nighttime, you go to sleep. Don't be burning your house down with a bunch of candles. Battery operated lights that recharge are always a smart thing to have around anyhow. But as we see in some of the corridor here, and these totals are going to rise along the coastline here as this moves across. So that's not fully accurate for your event yet, the totals you're going to see along this corridor here. And seeing this gap in the trough is a flow break, usually. That'll force the storm to slide south, and you'll get an independent flow here. So I'm going to be watching this eagerly to see what the pressures are going to yield on the tens. In a normal storm like this, it would just come across and out to sea. But when I see an area like this, it's one of two things: a cold pocket of air, right, creating a bubble that then it causes an outflow boundary, or an EMF sweat, which will probably be most likely a thing that's going to occur. So I'm going to be watching it very closely, as I keep saying. So I'm going to run now the weather plan, continue it along. It'll turn some of the pressures. I see you feel less pressurized. So as we go through Sunday, as I was just saying, it was we were over here to Perth on the 31st. Tassie all along the way. Your western shore is just going to take a battering. And welcome to autumn. Yeah, Perth gets some water relief, but it's too much at once. It is not a relief at all. It's a stress. So you're going to be wanting to pick up some of the stuff off your floors. I think in some places, if you are knowledgeable and ready, you'll know that what happens in your area. Okay, so as the lull steams along the Greater Australian Bight, and it sets its chompers right there on the shoreline near Sedona. It seems to be a place that is just so loved. She spits, so that means they're going to put the microwave on. Have to. Slows the front of the storm down a little bit, just enough where the momentum goes whoa up and around, hits a wall, and whammo. It spits its moisture, its cold, and its storm potential, the electrics and everything right inland. So I'll be looking for very, very heavy chem deployments here starting on Saturday along this area through here with lots of chemtrails. Yeah, I'm expecting it. Yeah, they've got to see the atmosphere up or put the geoengineering things in the atmosphere. Because you have to have a cloud to change the dynamics of to seed. Yeah, it doesn't. It sounds like it's not the real definition, but it really is. And so geoengineering itself will create these conditions that feed the storm. I'll be looking for them here on Friday, a big bank of them. Coming through into Saturday. Gotta remember, I'm looking at my time. This is UTC, Universal Time. What's this, 0400 eyes? Who knows? I can't quite figure that stat out. But that would make my life a lot easier. How does it know where I'm looking? Because time here and here are different. It's time to change. That's what they do, is rearrange the freaking planet to their convenience. Yeah, that's the wiper move. It's definitely going to be an EMF corridor coming out, so I'll be looking for a big beam to shoot up that way and pan to the that direction there. Should go to the right, wiping the windshield. So these glitchy stations will have to be on Mount Isa. Through these corridor here will have to come on long reach to continue the move. So I'll be expecting the wicked glitches to be seen. Well, we got any wicked glitches today? I haven't looked at your national loopinesses yet, so let's have a peek, and I'm going to see if we are running. How's the video quality on your end? Oh, it does looks fuzzy to me. Still not happy. That's going to be something else. Okay. As he starts looking at his graphics card. Fuck. Well then, heavy sogginess, and here's some of your totals that it's not good. The pressures actually say that should hang out a little bit, right? With this bubble of high pressure right there that stalls against the shore. This is turning this way, that's turning that way, that's bringing inward flow up and down. That one's kicking cold up and in, keeping bad conditions here right along, yeah, between Newcastle and Sydney. Should do a spinner, because the momentum of that coming ashore, hitting that downward wind, should cause a low to form right over here, probably about the 6th or the 7th, and that'll steam a crash, probably take about a day and a half, because when that happens, this'll dissolve. It'll go right underneath. It'll probably form another low down here. And this is going to do something weird when that happens. When the flow suctions towards that to feed that storm, this low is actually going to come back in towards that direction. So weirdnesses are about to occur with the pressures as they make that geoengineering move here 10 days from now. Yeah, I'm well up the road with this forecast. You guys got to keep up with me. Yeah, but this is a day of concern. Is when that's coming ashore over here in the Bight. This is a day of concern for Perth in that area over here around the 31st, first time, your time. You guys are going to get ready for that now. New Zealand, as far as you're getting schmacks this weekend, here you go. This is you guys. I'm going to turn some of the pressures off so you don't feel so pressurized. Look at the lightning hitting the tip in the far north of New Zealand. But this is what they call the far north here, huh? And it's much farther north than you. And I'm much farther north than you. But you're much further south. And here you go. Have a Sunday with some nuts. Nuts in the sky. Some sky nuts. Oh, the lightning show you're gonna get today. Yeah, expect tornadic conditions. What are tornadic conditions? Come on. Lightning. Very, very frequent lightning. And dangerous cloud to ground lightning. To be expected. Water spouts. Downbursts of wind and gusts. And tornadoes themselves could very well be seen. Some of these eddies around in here when that's coming across, the conditions are perfect for it. Absolutely perfect. Look at these temperature differences you got. Brrr. Come on, give me a click there. From 6 to the tropics. Humidity levels, whammo. Boy, you're so saturated right now, you could wring that sky out like a sponge. Yeah, so you get plenty of moistures up there. All this needs is the dynamics. Do you have some dynamics? Have they been dynamic over the top of you? They've been geodynamic, I'll tell you that. Look at the crap here. Two differences in the flow. It means you had a beam line coming up through here. Had to. It's just how that works. It's a geo move. So let's see what they're doing here. Let that load a moment. Click, 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 click. Come on. It just decides at that moment not to show a bunch of nothing. Well, I'll go in and look at this, what's out here, while that's doing that. Oh, I see the bombings of the center of this. This is going up here. The bomb, 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 and the bomb, bomb again, and the boom, 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 boom. There, the King's Crown up there. By George, I think they twat it. Look at the face in the cloud there. Very demonic. You take the red pill, I'll show you just how deep the rabbit hole goes. Follow the money. I want to see this on low. The low deck's moving odd. It's like stopped right there. And then that churns over the top of it, bumping into that automatically makes that turn a little bit. That direction goes low. So they're folding it now. That's a fold. Yeah, that's just basic fluid dynamics. Oh, mechanical motion in a conveyor belt will show you that. Conveying the moisture is a good way to compare it. Escalating. The geoengineering over the top. You look at his smiley face bomb. Not so happy with the 6 over here. Better watch your 6. Nobody else is gonna. So let's go 10-minute jump that. So whatever that was, kiss that other chem bomb there. Kissing chem bombs. Kiss my chem bombed ass. Wiping with chem bomb toilet paper with nanofibers in it. And wonder why you get it itchy titchy. Oh, he's being eccentric. Good. You better go away if you don't like what you hear. I don't like having to say it. You fucking go away. I'll not behave. Geoengineers need to go away. Boom, 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 right in the center there. Triple shot right there. Just geoengineering. How many directions of the wind do you have going out here today, folks? How many I've got going over the North Island and a great big ass chemtrail line? They're probably fueling up a big line of storms. Bam, 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 bomb, bomb, bomb. They love you, so you're screwed. Oh, come on, Hoodie. I challenge you. Prove me that chemtrails are not going on. Come on, Hoodie, chemtrail denier, Bozy. Come on, you guys. I challenge you. I throw the gauntlet down. Prove me wrong. We document and it's happening. It's not an invisible man. That's right. The Paris Accords spell it out quite plainly. And well, if you're hiding that, what club do you belong in, I'm asking. That's right, Hoodie, I heard. You're still denying chemtrails. I bet you your hat. Matter of fact, I wouldn't want it. with the thoughts that went on underneath it to deceive people using your credential as a pilot. What a fucking shame. These are chem bombs and they're real. It's not a cult to want to know the truth. It's not a cult. If it's a cult to want to protect the Great Barrier Reef, sign me the fuck up. Because that's just wrong, to hide the truth for the sake of an ego. Look at these chem bombs going off the coast here. Whammo, 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 whammo. Right there, it's not natural. The big square there. Which one you want to look at first? That explosion with all these little spider legs coming after it, or the square? I'll go 10 minutes forward. Whammo. It's still there, still spraying. Didn't dissipate like a contrail would, in the diamond formation. Still spraying, all pointing at the same spot. See, it's all pointing at the same spot of emanation right here. Look up there and I'll drop the cursor. Just keep looking. I'm going backwards in 10-minute jumps. Look at that. Something has cruised along in his spot. A strato cruiser is what the name of that gondola underneath the Scope X is called. Yeah, the strato cruiser. And there's the bomb, like the spider legging it off. Still looking at that same spot. Watching it. Boom, boom, watching chem bombs grow. Ooh, and again, the same spot. Something's there, deploying in this spot. What a fucking shame. It's so easy to document. You just open your eyes. And look. Oh, you got another one, emanation point right here with the commas around. Let's have a log. Let's get that moving along. All right, backwards. And forward, 10-minute jump. These are chem bomb deployments out over the ocean. They're blocking the sunlight of creatures that bigger creatures need eat. But this sifting baleen could come up empty of anything but plastic if we're not careful. All emanating from one spot. The dot spot. See it? Right there. See it? Look. Open your eyes. Look up to the skies. You'll see. And one shot out from that little, right here, look. Triangular thing, and something shoots out from the center of it. Pow. And blowed a bunch of cluster bombs back out into the center point. That's a predictable deployment. It's aimed. It is sad face cloud. It's been man-made. These aren't happy clouds being made. It's not a good vibe for the planet. It's not the mother, what the mother needs. It's not a 783 Schumann resonance like that Mahoney in my pocket is blasting me with. My God, look at the boom booms here. Come on, crazy patterns this. It's not all just done by the mountains. Okay? This square with that. And these dots over here. This bell end on it. Testicles down here. Scrotation cloud. Chem bombing up Australia. Chem bombs suck. They really, really suck. We'll go down to the corridor down here to see what happened to Smallburn and Tassie. Tassie's just fried out. Look at the microwaves here. Standing waveforms. And the chem interacts with them and dissipates. So as a catalyst got used up, the condensates got made and then used. And then that chemical gets sent on along into that mass. Look at the waveform coming across the ocean. You're just blowing out the clouds. You got a beam. Hurry, where you mimic? We're going to have peak. We're going to have peak. Dayton Street, Madison, Wisconsin. Thank you, the University of Wisconsin. Hello, Wisconsin. Well, it's a regular 70s show out there. You got to be high to believe that kind of shit. We were going to get high just to cope with stuff. They're taking tablets all the time, all depressed. Hey, we have a beam shooting up over here. I gotta know for sure. Boom, 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 boom. Bzzz. That fry you day and night. Boom, 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 plumes. Your sky's like bowel movements. Nothing definitive. We don't go be inventing things just to suit our narratives. That might be a couple hours delay in the feed sometimes too. So I'll have a better look tomorrow and see what has been deployed. Yeah, this says 2100. That's 2 hours behind. Bam, bam, bammy, bendy, 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 bomb, bomb, bomb. They love you, so you're screwed. Let's see if we can catch anything down here in the radar. Radar, incoming wounded. Radar just says, sign this, Colonel Biden. My God, what a clown. And they vote him out, kick him out, impeach him out. Out. Time to out all the herbivores. Perverting justice. Well, it's nice to see a storm out to sea galloping along. Doesn't do a lot of people over here much good, but a bit of a rumbler there, but not. The waveforming is mostly back in it. Boom, boom. You can see the pulse coming through. There's a timing to that pattern on that. I see timing. Well, let's see what we got going on over here. Nothing to see here, folks. What, can they pixelate the feed anymore? Can you hide that beam line any less? See the wedge shape there pointing right over here? Bzzz, the fryer is on. You can hide that shit. It always ends up showing up. Because it changes the cloud dynamics. It geoengineers without seeding anything. Just adding energy where it's wanted. Heated outflows, convections, thermals being created, freedom being denied. And the corpo, I'm looking at a dead thing here, according to the law. You guys better wake up. Oh, we got the frying eye in the ocean, Willis Island. It's very good at frying. It's a really good one. Look at the blue eye on that. It's very, very Ukrainian. Yeah, Ukrainian, the crane position. I see some blue skies here in Townsville. Look at that, but way out to sea. Boy, you got a bunch of crap. So we got some leaners out there. It's not a very good camera. It's not very clear. There's danger. Now, go there and wipe that camera off. It's crystal clear when they want to give you a traffic ticket. Oh, a crapping ticket is up in this. Look at how square that thing is. Jesus Christ, a slice of cake going by? Oh, you got a coconut bar? Square edge much? Somebody on the ground get a shot of that, please. I'm over here at Innisfail on facing southeast. Please get somebody on the ground, aim up and get some shots of these clouds. Yeah, it's definitely a geoengineered substance there. How far back can we go? And this is, you won't get this one as many hours ago. Tower clouds in the distance. See if we get any clusters here. We can easy pick them out. Oh, that's not pleasant. Well, let's see if we can catch another direction. This camera's pretty good. Let's have a peeky peeky. Peeky weeky. There's this area that shows you what peaks you got in the distance. It's a Mount Bellend. This is Mount Bellend up here, folks. Is it well named? That's a very flat bell end. It's a very, where's the Japs? Right there down the center. They got the banjo string. And what's that, Mount Titty? This is a very pyramidal. Innisfails. Chem bomb smells. Very high up. Streamers and streamers going off. Oh, that's whew. Can't buy much. A little wall cloud coming down. A beautiful blue up there. It is still too light a color blue. It's not deep dark blue like it should be. Because they spray this like bugs. There's so much crap up there scattering light. And then they turn on a microwave. Bzzz, right, and it fails, never fails. And another square cloud underneath the load deck. Getting the same light blocked. And there's another square above that blocking light. So he ends up with more shadows on the bottom one. Doesn't mean it's graphinated. Doesn't mean it's not. Hey, you can't determine it by the data given. Yeah, let's have another peeky down the coast. The can. Ooh, what a view here, huh? Mountainous. Hello, trees. Hello, power line. Oh, no, that's one of those cable cars. Oh, if that thing has an accident, we get a great view of it. Like, you'd want that. Is that a reflection off one of the glasses of one of them things? Wow, that's dramatic. Reading your clouds. The shadows, the beautiful forest, the open plains and the ocean down below. All screaming out for clean air. It looked like a nipple. It does. Nipple looks like that. Booby Mountain. I want a good sky picture. Oh, that's beautiful sky picture. I don't see any chem-bombs at all. That's my favorite kind of picture. I've seen this whole field all flooded out before. Look at those stars. Turn off that light. Pollute much? Even at night they're chem-bombing. You look at the formation here. The knuckles nucleus. Nucleating. That's such a happy little, ooh, Casper, the Cammy ghost. Like a politician whose nose does grow. Y'all taking any Anastasia up there? It's putting you all to sleep. That look like an ostrich walking. Look, a giant ostrich. See, my imaginary sees this little bird-looking shape in the tree over here. And it looks like an ostrich walking under that one light. That tree with what was behind it. There it is, the ostrich walking. His front leg over there. He's running over there. He's going to kick your ass for fucking up his sky. Here's what I got to say about that. He said fucking up, we could even look here and say, who's trying to curse? What the hell is that? That's the Moody Creek. Well, it's very moody right now. That mood is dry. Yeah, very dry. Oh, we got it the roundabout here. Somebody pulling a stunt. Nothing to see here, folks. Right. Back to the abomination of it all. In the doing up of New Zealand, and this should be well loaded now. All right, what we got going on to the tip here? What have they bombed you with? What have they sent your way? What kind of chemical attack is New Zealand under now? By Captain and the Cookers, frying skies. Acid. And we want some litmus paper checkings of the range you get. We want to know what's in that bomb there. Is it acid? Most likely is. Is it just a straight up lithium deployment? Everybody gets tired and stops paying attention and giving a shit. Is it fluoridated water that's mixing with it? What the heck kind of shape of cloud is that? It's a geoengineered cloud. That's what that is. That's a chemtrail going across New Zealand and chemtrail. You got so many chemtrails here, I'm losing count. Bambi, bomb, bomb, bomb. Blenheim loves you, fries you too. Bzz, 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 bzz. It can be bambi, bomb, bomb, bomb. They loving you. You're screwed. Look at that one just appear out of there. Hi, boom. Have it. Oh, what's that? Boom, 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 boom. It's just a continuous contaminated spot. It's not like there's a mountain range out there in the middle of the water or a wave just standing there the whole time. There's a big circle of chem bombs goes off the coast of Kaikoura, increasing the earthquake ridge by the agitation of the mantle itself from the explosions of the upper atmosphere. Percussion wave. A big square coming out. That ain't good. That is not natural. This is wrong. And when I'm watching the terrible totals that are coming on these next 12 to 15 days, Australia gets it bad, New Zealand gets it bad, Thailand is getting it bad. I think we're getting hosed by the hosers, folks. You're getting hosed. On the 31st, New Zealand, hosed. On the 31st, Perth, hosed. Hose some more. Spinner for the bite. Kalgoorlie hosed. And as we head toward Friday, the spinning, turning burner out there in a bite, she's got his sights set on Sedona. She's gonna spit. She's a spitter. She ain't swallowing. Nah, she's gonna spit it all over your asses. In the wake of that coming toward it, it's gonna like shove that in a bit. It's gonna have that effect. That should be a southern diver. Really not expecting too much from that. Just a great big belt of rain and come a crash. Yes, that's gonna last about a day. What's pressures in that day? That's a perfect for a spit. Boom! High pressure could lock down here in the Southern Ocean, and suddenly all you got is moisture flow. And what's that out there? Somebody that's going to need contending with, and somebody's got his sight on South Africa. I'm watching it very closely. Thailand, Myanmar, watch out. You guys are fucked. Watch this. Wetness, the monsoon, the thunder, the lightning, everything and frightening that goes with it. And your totals are terrible. Steamer going up there north of the Philippines. Has his eyes on Taipei. This is some terrible weather that's coming up here to this part of the world in the Orient, and that's going to last a while. And this is a deadly storm. Pressure's down that low, it should nearly be devoid fully of clouds in its eye. Yep, the accumulations these people are going to expect is going to be deadly. Some of these people are going to pick up well over a half a meter of water, 3/4 of a meter in isolated areas. And that total will rise because this hasn't come through yet. Okay, so there have a very terrible situation unfolding for these islands over here. And let's just all try to think this one away. If anybody got a power of prayer is that good with their God, you tell them you want to know that this one shouldn't happen. Those people don't deserve it. That's even outside winds there is proper hurricane strength. And we ain't even gotten into the eye. Strength of typhoons like that over cold ocean waters. It's going to be bad. She's just dumping for days. It's almost like it's being aimed to hit the Three Gorges Dam areas. It's the storm that won't go. She goes, well, do I want some Japanese teppanyaki today, or do I want to just go away? Well, they don't know where that storm's going to go, but I know one thing for sure. You guys about to see some terrible floods over here in Siam. You know, Siam area in the Peninsula. Some of these islands out here, half meter, easy, that they're going to see over the next 3 weeks. So get ready, Andy. This might be a good time to hit the mainland, have a visit somewhere. Yeah. Come to Byron. Not the most pleasant place that it's going to be either in 14 days, I must say. So there's your forecast. I don't know what else to tell you other than bandana head. She's get ready. Get your arcs ready. Yeah, you're fucked. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be okay. We got this, know it. You guys have bad days unfolding here in New Zealand. But, you know, you got all these weather experts out there that you can get your updates from. Theirs will be accurate now that I've done mine. Big love. Peace.